The chair, all the speakers and participants for today's webinar. We're extremely that I'm sure all of us are witnessing, who have been working in post to the way this sector is being and is going to be governed in this webinar. Then interestingly came in the first phase, it announced rupees 90,000 crore to 60 odd consumer categories. By of such reforms raises a pertinent question: Are we headed only? And we thought we will address the concerns by looking at these amendments. Has been working in this sector for more than 2 decades, looking at the power sector reforms from moving cross subsidies, which have a significant impact on the way different types of consumers, where we have discussed the gaps of intent and implementation between what the question remains whether the amendments are sufficient enough to tackle the long persistent holders in the governance of this sector are going to be impacted. Implementation in a half-baked manner. Our speaker, the line was hope that this session is mutually enriching for everyone attending this. Uh, Briefly present the webinar, the presentation which we have prepared, and then we'll have Sarthak, can you hear me? The former chair, Minister, Union Power Minister is just joining. Then we'll come back to the presentation followed by the panel discussion.
Sure, sure.
And has the former Minister Suresh Prabhu joined?
Yes.
And I'm very happy to be here in a session. It's very nice to start this session with it. The most important question is to try and increase the commercial and investment activity. I'd like to ask him, who is good in defining because you were involved in the first electricity. Who is the consumer under the new Amendment Act?
So Mr. Prabhu is facing some technical problem at his end. So I would